A few weeks ago, we did a Mars task, okay? And we talked about a problem. So today, you actually get to be a detective. Who remembers what a detective is? What is a detective, Victoria?
Detectives find out clues and mysteries.
Okay, so a detective looks for clues and they solve mysteries. Kaylon?
And they look for some describe their crime.
They look for something that actually describes the crime. So today, we don't have any criminals, but we do have some mystery. So you're going to look for some math clues. What do we call math clues? D'Angelo? Label, well, they fall. All of those things fall under a category. Labels, words. What do we call all of those things?
They also look for evidence.
They look for evidence. So today we're going to look for some evidence, and we're going to see if we can solve some math mysteries. Okay? And you should be very familiar with the mystery we're going to solve. So what do mathematicians use? Somebody said evidence, somebody said words, somebody said labels. Shawani? Pictures. So you might see some pictures. What else might we see, Diamond?
Number sentences.
We might see some number sentences. Just regular numbers or you might see some words. You might see some numbers, yes.
Graph.
This is math, so you're going to see what? There's a problem, so there must be a answer. Very good. Thank you, Isaiah. You realize you're yelling out. Okay, so here's what we're going to look at. Let's take a look. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to remember what it is we did. Okay, so let's read the problem first. All righty? Let's read. 63 graders are going on the field trip. 19 parents will also go. How many people are going on the field trip? Okay, that was the question. Show how you know your answer is correct. Okay, that was one of the problems. Let's go down and read the second problem. Ready? Read.
The apple farm is 92 miles from the school. They have traveled 58 miles so far.
How many more miles do they have to go? Show how you know your
answer is correct.
Okay, so everybody worked on this problem, and this is a sample from somebody's work, okay? Now, if you see your work up here, are you going to say, oh, that's mine, that's mine?
No.
No, okay. Are you going to say, oh, that's not right?
No.
No, so we want to make sure that we treat our work with what?
Respect.
With respect. So I want you to take, 30 seconds. And just look at what this mathematician did. Okay, turn to a neighbor and talk. Tell them what you see. What do you see? What did they do?
Words, pictures, and models, no numbers. 5, 4. I see drawing.
2, 1. What do you see? Share out either something you noticed or something your neighbor told you that they noticed. Jaden?
Words.
Where do you see words?
At the bottom.
At the very bottom. So are you looking at these words in blue?
Yeah.
Okay, so Miss Lewis is actually going to write down words. So we notice we have some words here. What else do you notice? Ayana?
I noticed they use base 10 blocks.
Ah, so you notice base 10 blocks. Or what category would that fall under? Is that pictures, is that numbers, or is that words?
Pictures.
Ah. Shania?
I see words. I see numbers.
You see numbers. Where do you see numbers?
They said, show how you know your answer is correct.
So are you looking at these numbers, what numbers? Oh, you're looking at, what do you think this is? The answer. Okay, so there is a definite, this mathematician has an answer. So there are some numbers. What else do we notice this good mathematician did? Nia?
They have number sentence.
There is a number sentence. Okay, so, and you're noticing their number sentences down here. Now, let's go a little bit deeper, okay? So,
noticed something.
quickly, Kaylin.
I noticed that there was making a number model, but they forgot the plus.
You notice that they were making a number model, but they forgot the...
Plus. It says 10. It's supposed to be 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 3 plus 3 plus 10. I mean, 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 3 plus 10 plus 9 equals 82.
Oh, so you actually have a wish for this mathematician. You're running ahead of Miss Lewis. You actually wish that this mathematician would actually make this a complete number sentence? Okay. Did